Hello,
Hello.
Jen. Okay, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you today?
I'm feeling good now. Unlike the last time that we had class, I have a sore throat and a very bad voice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling good now and just a headache only, but no sore throat and no colds anymore, just a headache. Okay, so well, Jan, what did you do today?
Um, I just went to school today, and I just cooking or something.
Oh, what did you cook? What kind of food is that?
Mm, it's like how can I say it? Like um, okay, like rib eyes or like and beef.
Beef.
Yeah.
Oh, is that beef with sauce?
Yes.
Okay, very good because you know how to cook. All right, so well, Chan, uh, well, teacher forgot again our part which we stopped. Did we stop in this part?
Um,
Because I forgot again.
um, uh, no, I think I've done this one. So maybe
Okay,
the next one.
this one you're finishing this one. Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe in this one.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Because I forgot it again. I must write it on my notebook. Okay, so now 10, we are in listening again just to continue it with part number 4, questions 20 to 25. Okay, so 10, look at the 6 sentences for this part. You will hear a conversation between a teenage girl called Anna and her father about a party. Decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it's correct, tick A. If it's wrong, tick B. Okay. All right. So we're here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's begin.
Now turn to part 4, questions 20 to 25. Look at the 6 sentences for this part. You will hear a conversation between a teenage girl called Anna and her father about a party. Decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it is correct, put a tick in the box under A for yes. If it is not correct, put a tick in the box under B for no. You now have 20 seconds to look at the questions for part 4. Now we are ready to start. Listen carefully. You will hear the recording twice.
Are you busy, Dad? I've got something I want to ask you. I've been invited to a party on Saturday. Would you give me a lift there?
Where is the party then?
It's at Tom's house. His sister's 18 on Saturday, and they're having a big celebration. It's going to be brilliant. They're having a disco, and Tom's mum's a wonderful cook, so the food will be good. They've invited all their friends from school, but their cousins will be there too.
Well, I hope the weather stays warm so you can be outside. It sounds as if a lot of people are coming, but it all sounds fine to me. It'll be nice for you to go out at the weekend. You spend too much time at home studying. Now, what time does the party start and what time does it finish?
It starts at 8 o'clock and finishes about 12:30. But Jane's going as well, and her dad will collect us and bring us home afterwards. It's all arranged.
It'll be difficult for us to take you. Mum and I are going to see a film which starts at 7:15. Let's see. Why don't we collect you and Jane at the end of the party? Then you could ask Jane's dad to take you both to the party at 8.
I'm sure that'll be fine. I'll go and give Jane a ring.
Just one thing, though. We'll pick you up at 11:30. I really think that's late enough.
Oh, Dad! That's so early. Remember, we don't have to go to school on Sunday. Don't make us leave an hour before everyone else.
Well, I suppose it is the weekend. Let's say midnight, but definitely no later.
But...
That's my final decision. Now, go and ring Jane before I change my mind.
Okay.
Now listen again.
Are you busy, Dad? I've got something I want to ask you. I've been invited to a party on Saturday. Would you give me a lift there?
Where is the party, then?
It's at Tom's house. His sister's 18 on Saturday, and they're having a big celebration. It's going to be brilliant. They're having a disco, and Tom's mum's a wonderful cook, so the food will be good. They've invited all their friends from school, but their cousins will be there too.
Well, I hope the weather stays warm so you can be outside. It sounds as if a lot of people are coming, but it all sounds fine to me. It'll be nice for you to go out at the weekend. You spend too much time at home studying. Now, what time does the party start and what time does it finish?
It starts at 8 o'clock and finishes about 12:30. But Jane's going as well, and her dad will collect us and bring us home afterwards. It's all arranged.
It'll be difficult for us to take you. Mum and I are going to see a film which starts at 7:15. Let's see. Why don't we collect you and Jane at the end of the party? Then you could ask Jane's dad to take you both to the party at 8.
I'm sure that'll be fine. I'll go and give Jane a ring.
Just one thing, though. We'll pick you up at 11:30. I really think that's late enough.
Oh, Dad! That's so early. Remember, we don't have to go to school on Sunday. Don't make us leave an hour before everyone else.
Well, I suppose it is the weekend. Let's say midnight, but definitely no later.
But...
That's my final decision. Now, go and ring Jane before I change my mind.
Okay.
That is the end of part 4.
Okay, now 10, let's answer number 20. Can you read the sentence 10 and
You
say
now
your
have
answer?
6 minutes to check and copy your answers
Anna
onto the answer
begins
sheet.
by asking her father to collect her from the party. B.
That is the end of the test.
Okay, B is correct. Next.
The party is to celebrate Tom's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
B.
Yes, next.
Some of Tom's relations will be at the party. A.
A, 23.
Anna's father is worried about her attending the party. B.
Okay, 24.
Anna's father will take them to the party before the film starts. B.
And last one.
Anna's father insists that she leaves the party at 12. A.
Okay, very good, 10. So you have a perfect score here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 points. Okay, good job, 10. Next one. Oh, that's the end of the listening. So now we are going to proceed to the... wait a minute. So that is okay. Next one is reading. Okay, wait a minute. I will just open it. Okay, now 10. We are in Pet 4 Test 3 reading. All right, now 10. Again, this is test 4 reading test 3. Okay, let's start now. So let's begin with part number 110 with questions 1 to 5. Look at the text in each question and what does it say? Mark the correct letter A, B, or C on your answer sheet. So before that, let's have vocabulary 10. What's the first word?
Is congratulation.
What do you mean by congratulations?
It means like when someone achieves something or they have good news, we congratulate them.
Yes, that's correct. So when somebody achieves something, right? For example, it's a high grade or he has achieved something, we must say congratulations. Okay, so it is just showing a nice attitude, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that is an example of congratulations. It has poppers or banners or something like that. Next one is
Canteen.
mm-hmm.
It means it's a place that that sells foods and drinks at school or workplace.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, then I will just put my charger. Okay, so canteen is again that is a place where you can buy food, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, well, especially we can see that one, or usually we see that one in school, in the hospital, in the office, or yeah, something like that. Because when it's outside, you do not call it canteen because that is a restaurant. Okay, so a canteen is just a place where you can buy food or eat food inside a specific place or a building. Okay, so that's an example picture of a canteen. How about in your school, 10? Do you have a canteen?
Yeah, actually we have like three canteens, I think.
3. Oh,
Yes.
it has a lot of canteen. Is that inside your school, all of them?
Yes. Um,
Okay.
they, but they just kind of small, so I think
Mm-hmm.
it's just it just equal one canteen in other school.
So those three canteens are only small, but when you combine them, it's like one big canteen in a school.
Yes.
Okay. And well, do you buy your food in the canteen when it's your break time?
I think just sometimes when I thirsty or just hungry.
Okay, but how do you eat your food, or where do you get your food when you're at school? Do you bring it?
Um, no. I usually buy it uh, uh, when it's break time.
Oh, okay. Next one. How about number three?
Discount.
What do you mean by discount?
Um, it means you can buy something that with a price that is much or that is like cheaper than the
Yes.
original price.
That's correct. So, discount is like there is a cut in the price, or it's cheaper because, for example, it's sale. It's on a sale. That's why we call it discount. Okay, next one is
Vehicle.
what's a vehicle?
It means like um like cars or
Mm-hmm.
motorbikes or bikes or something like that.
Yeah, so vehicle is a kind of transportation or mode of transportation. So there's a car, a bike, a motorbike, a bus, an airplane, train, boat, something like that. Okay, so now, Tan, let's begin with our activity. Okay, number one, Tan, you just have to read what's on the picture and choose the correct meaning for that word.
Um, Phil, Gary's phone twice about the team list for Friday's match. Could you email it to him as soon as you get in? See you later, Beth. What must Phil do on his return?
Okay, what's your answer?
Um, my thing is A. Phone Gary about the team list for Friday's match.
Okay, wait a minute, Tan. My mouse is not working. Wait a minute. Wait. I think it ran out of battery. No mouse. Okay, I will just use the mouse of my laptop, even though it's difficult to use. Okay, your answer is A.
Yes.
It's letter C. Let Gary know who's playing football on Friday. Okay, how about number two?
Keiko. It was nice to see you yesterday. I forgot to ask about your new job. Well done. You must be pleased. Let's meet for lunch soon. What's
Mm-hmm.
doing in this card? In this card. Um, I think it's B, offering Keiko congratulations.
Yes, that's correct. It's letter B. Okay, wait a minute, Tan. Can you excuse me for a while? I will just get some batteries, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm having difficult time what do you call this one? Using the built-in mouse for laptop like that. It's very difficult. So I have to use my mouse. Okay, wait a minute, Tan.
Okay.
Okay, Tan. So I found a battery. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so now let's proceed to number 3.
Student canteen,
Mm-hmm.
please show your meal ticket or you must pay the full amount. Um, is I think is B, students are charged the normal price if they forget their meal tickets.
Okay, very good. That's correct. Now, number 410.
Silver mountain bike in good condition and not even 2 years old. Quick sale needed. Offers
Mm-hmm.
12 pounds, not less than 80 pounds, please. Rate 0798453 668.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that?
I think it's A. Rick would accept 80 pounds for his bike.
Yes, very good. That's correct, 10. And last one.
Um, no turning by vehicles at
Mm-hmm.
factory entrance always in else. Um, um, I think is C. Do not turn here as this intensely used all the time.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, so you have one wrong answer, so a total of 4 points. Okay, good job, Dan. Next one. Now we have part two with question 6 to 10. The people below all want to visit an interesting city. On the opposite page, there are descriptions of 8 cities. Decide which city, A to H, would be the most suitable for each of the following people, number 6 to 10. For 6 to 10, mark the correct letter A to H on your answer sheet. Okay, now 10, just like our old activity, uh, you can you have to read out loud the names and the requirements of each people, and then later on you can read silently about the cities to visit. Okay, let's begin in number 6.
Um, Brianna has just finished her business degree. She'd like to relax in a clean, quiet city which has a long history. Calvin has just finished his economics degree. He would like to visit a city that has a big business center and also offers traditional goods for the tourists to buy. Mandy and her 70-year-old aunt share an interest in bathing and buying valuable old objects. They would like to go to a city where they can shop easily and look at art. Julian is studying international business. He would like to go to a city where the inhabitants come from many different countries, which will give him the opportunity to try a variety of food. Jenny and Mavis want to escape from more modern life and go somewhere more traditional. They would like to go on some long trips outside the city as well.
Okay, now 10, you can read silently name of the cities to visit, and then decide if it's letter A to H. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, just inform me when you are done. I'm just here. Okay, I'm eating some snacks because I'm so hungry. Okay, I'll wait for you.
Okay.
Okay, 10, are you finished?
Just 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm finished, teacher.
Okay. So what's your answer? Number 6 with Rihanna.
I think it's E.
Okay, wait a minute. I have to write it. Okay, that's E next. And Kevin.
H.
And Mandy.
C.
And Dylan.
F.
And Jenny.
G.
Okay, so now let's check out if you have the correct answers. Okay, number 1 is E. Next one, oh, wait a minute. It's E. A. It must be A. Did you say A or H?
I say H.
Mm-hmm. Next one is C, F, and G. Okay, so you have one wrong answer here, which is number 7. It must be letter A. Okay, 4 points. Next one. Okay, now 10. Part number 3, questions 11 to 20. Look at the sentence below about Highfield House. Read the text to decide if each sentence is correct or incorrect. If it's correct, mark A. If not correct, mark B on your answer sheet. Okay, 10?
Okay.
Okay. Let's skip that first. Okay, now 10, you have to read the text or the story about Highfield House, and then later on, you're going to answer A for correct or B for no. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, start reading now, 10.
Highfield House. Come and enjoy 300 years of history in a single day. Highfield House is one of Britain's finest old buildings with attractive, well-kept gardens and good views of the beautiful Norfolk coast. Until recently, it was the home of members of the Highfield family. Now, however, this classic 18th century hall is a living museum full of art and history, where many objects belonging to its past inhabitants can be seen and enjoyed by the public. Highfield House really does have something for everyone. There are so many attractions, from the beautiful staterooms to the peaceful picnic places by the lake. You can even have a trip on the water if the weather is suitable. Enjoy a guided tour of the house, starting with the grandeur of the entrance and carry on through the various rooms. Visitors should note that some rooms may be closed for repairs. The tour of the house ends in the old kitchen. Highfield also has a large collection of objects which were once used on the farm, such as early planting and harvesting machines and steam engines. These can be seen in a separate building near the house. You will also find many wonderful examples of the work of local painters for sale in the shop. And don't miss the beautiful garden center of the side of what used to be the old 18th century walled garden. The center has a good range of trees, shrubs, and plants for sale, and is open the whole year. See below for house opening times. Visit the gift shop for really useful presents for all the family, and have a look in the art gallery at the collection of beautiful pictures belonging to the owners of Highfield House. Follow your visit with a delicious afternoon tea in the comfort of the tea room, or if you don't wish to be inside, why not bring your own picnic with you to have in the park before walking beside the lake to see the many different kinds of birds there? What's more, in the summer, the clean sandy beaches have a perfect place for children to play. House opening times daily 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. from the beginning of June to the end of September, except Sundays and Mondays, 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's admission on any day for 40 p.m. admission. Adults £5, children £230, 10% discount on tickets if over 20 people. Parking, plenty of free parking for cars, good facilities for coaches.
Okay, now 10. So let's answer number 11. Highfield House is near the seaside. Is it A or B?
I think it's A.
Okay, correct. 12. The current inhabitants belong to the Highfield family.
I think it's A.
It's B. 13. Things which used to be used in the house are part of the exhibition.
It's A.
It is sometimes possible to have a boat ride.
So I think it's A.
Next one. Highfield House has an exhibition of old farming equipment.
I think it's A.
The shop sells paintings by artists who work in the area.
It's it's A.
You can buy plants in what was formerly the walled garden.
Um, I think it's A.
Okay. The tea room can supply picnics.
It's B.
Okay. The house is closed on Sundays in July.
It's B.
Okay, last one. If you have between 10 and 20 people in your group, cheaper tickets are available.
It's B.
Okay, very good, 10. So you only have one wrong answer. That is number 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 points for you. Okay, so tomorrow, 10, we're going to talk about the vocabulary words that we didn't talk about right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because we ran out of time, this one. We're going to talk about this one tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right. Anyway, Chan, thank you for tonight. See you again tomorrow evening.
Goodbye, teacher. Good night.
Goodbye. Good night.